You know, I was kidding a lot about that fact that I don't want to play in the Europe. Mom, I would like to visit France. But we have friends at home. Friends at home. So yeah, I just won't go back to play in the Europe as starting playing as the Socialist Republic of Italy or playing as the German Empire or other European countries. No, I have a better plan. As the French Republic that is in exile, we will get back into the Europe by that way. And by the way, we are going to destroy the German Empire, other countries, rebuild the Grand Entente and things like that. So enjoy! The situation of the French Republic. It's our history, you can read it, but the most important thing is that those accursed communards. The situation of the French Republic. Political situation. We can trust the lion. The lion Philippe Pétain, the great hero of Ardennes. The main problem of the French Republic is that the French people are not the main population of our country. There are a lot of Arab population and not only Arab population living in the French Republic. So the situation with our population is pretty bad. But I'm sure it's going to be fine. Cause you know, I've got a very interesting fact. Almost all French people living in the Commune of France, not in the French Republic. The bear or the rooster? Which is the option that the lion doesn't need to take the sides. Debate is healthy. Support neither. Didn't listen, didn't ask. The other marshal retires. Does they want to hint our great hero of the Verdens, Philippe Pétain, that he is too old to be a leader of the France, or what? Everyone wants to sit in the Marseille, drink wine and look at the Mediterranean Sea, but not everyone can liberate their motherland. Okay, so now Murdoch is the leader of the French Republic. I don't know how it has happened, but let it be. Let Murdoch be our leader. And we have an interesting decision, it's a Trans-Sahara Railway. By Trans-Sahara Railway we can deliver our camels in any part of the French Republic, even in Chad. So let's start the Trans-Sahara construction phase 1. Oh, and I forgot one of the most important part, our population. Now the population of our France is 33 million people, but French of them, as you can see, is only 9 million people. At least I can say, cause it's the core territories. And as you can see, the territories where French don't live are non-core. And we have a lot of resistance right here. And of course, the Lion of Verdun, the great old marshal, will help us to get back our territories. I have an interesting fact. By 1st May 1936, our great Field Marshal, the Lion of Philippe Pétain, is now 80 years old. So yeah, he is old enough. But he wants to make the last roar of his life. The Marshal reminded his great call of Verdun one last time. In the real life he had another 15 years to live, so yeah, he will help us to get back our territories, and after that the Great Lion will rest in the Marseille. I ask you, do you want a total war against the Communard regime? And I forgot to say one important thing, now Mexico is our ally, Mexico is an entente. But as you can see, military junta has only 5% of support. Other support has radical socialists, and a little bit support has the social democrats, they have 17% popularity. So 4 from 5 people support the radical socialists, totalists or other kinds of shit. So we have completed the phase number 1 of the Trans-Sahara construction. Now we are going to the phase number 2. Now we have the Trans-Sahara construction phase 3. By the end of the 1937 we are going to build to the end the Trans-Sahara Railway. So the base civil war in the United States has started. Of course, our government supports the Pacific States of America. Well, we have the interesting event, Entente intervention in America? And of course, my opinion is that we should support the Pacific government. That's our position, as well as the Canada supports the Pacific government. We stand ready and united with Canadians. And finally we have the last phase of building the Trans-Sahara Railway. So let's start it and end of this masterpiece. Okay, so I have ended up this focus tree and we will promise a referendum. And about American Civil War, Pacific states are doing pretty good. They have destroyed the federal government. Now they are going to destroy the combined syndicates and of course the American Union State. And of course we are going to use the superior firepower doctrine. That doctrine was created by our lion, by Philippe Pétain, so we must continue his legacy. By that tactic we will gain back our territories in Europe and destroy not only the communards but the Germans too. As you can see, positions of Entente are pretty strong in the world. Now we have Panama as our ally with Costa Rica. We also have Greece in Entente. Soon we are going to get the victory of the Carlist Spain in the Civil War and they also will join the Entente. And we've got the newest one, ally is Philippines. Hello Philippines, we're glad to see you in our allies. And also our ally Canada intervenes in the Second American Civil War. They saw that the Pacific states have good positions. We have one more year to the Weltkrieg, so they can help to destroy the combined syndicates and also to destroy the American Union State. Pretty good decision, Canada, we support you in this. Also we will send attaché to them. I can say that Canadian intervention into the Second American Civil War was a good decision, as you can see. They even got encircled the Communard divisions. Look at the Canada, what are they doing? They have encircled lots of the Communards divisions. Even in New England there is a quite big encirclement, as you can see. Look how many divisions they've got encircled, really. It's a big amount. Like 40 divisions they got encircled, or what? Now we can see the end of the Middle Africa. It's the end of the regime of the Hermann von Göring. Goodbye Göring, you are not the good Statthalter. So Middle Africa has finally collapsed, as you can see. And the last German forces has left only in Southwest Africa. Now only the American Union State has left and they are going to crush it by the end of the 1939. Pacific states plus Canadians. And finally the Carlist Spain has won the Civil War. I'm going to make plus 24 divisions to my army. Oh shit, here we go again. The Communion of France has declared war on the German Empire. So we wish luck to the Germans to hold on the Communard offensive. As you can see, Germans are doing not so good as I thought they would. Finally, Austrians are going to save Germany from Poland and from Commune of France, because with Russia they are doing pretty good, but with the Communards and with Poland they have really lots of problems. Okay, so the German Empire isn't doing good, and in the end of the November we will push the final struggle, and in the beginning of the 1940 we will join the Second Weltkrieg. So the great trial of the Communards is coming. So it's the 3rd January 1940 and we are going to attack the Commune of France. Goodbye French Commune. The French exile intervene in the Weltkrieg. The French Republic declared war on the Commune of France. And also we started our invasion in the Toulon. Good news, we have landed in the Toulon. Now we are gonna get the whole army right here in Toulon. It's 58 divisions. Yep, we have pushed Marseille back, so we need to go further to have the wide front. And let's start the great attack. We have even encircled the British forces right here in the Montpellier and moving to the Spanish border. And yeah, Spain has joined the Second World Reich, that's pretty good for us. But we don't give a fuck that we failed the Halifax conference, we are going to destroy Germany anyway. Right now the front line looks like this, we are doing pretty good in the southern France. We are liberating the Sardinian lands, we are liberating the Spanish lands, and of course the French lands are being liberated. And also I have even encircled Communards divisions. Their front line near Bordeaux has been broken, so we can move further in these positions and even in the positions to the Tours and Algiers. Okay, so we have even problems with Liberia, as you can see. They want to have war in Africa and they are going to be the part of the French Republic. Liberia can't defeat us. So Liberia has declared war on us. We have cut their front line up, as you can see. We have moved to the Atlantic Ocean. Now we only have to take Bordeaux. And of course we are going to occupy the Liberia. So Bordeaux is encircled and now we can take even Bordeaux. Yep, we have taken Bordeaux back. Now you can see that Communard forces are located right in the Spain and in the France. In the next year we are going to take Paris, I promise it to you. In 1941 we are going to take Paris. Okay, so by October 1940 we have reached Normandy. Also we have almost destroyed the Communard forces in the Spain and Portugal. So now you can see the Commune of France is almost destroyed, as a Union of Britain is almost destroyed. The Communard forces are now located near London and near Paris. The London has fallen and also the United States of America has joined the Entente. It's a pretty good news. And in the Italy, I'm near Venice. Now Paris is going to be encircled. Paris is encircled at the February 1941. Well, the Union of Britain has capitulated, so we will help the Union of Canada to take their parts. So bye bye Union of Britain, now we have to finish only with the French Commune. The fall of Paris. Our victory overcome the Commune of France is now all but assured. Now we have the partition of the French Commune. So it's my first move. It's my second move. It's my third move. So basically I have taken almost all territories except Lorraine and French Hainaut. So basically Germany has moved their border with us just a little bit western. And we won't discuss the fate of the France. And we have important news. The Haiti with social liberals with the handsome man Jean Prince Mars has joined the Entente. Okay, so Socialist Republic of Italy has capitulated too. So I gave the Sardinia almost all territories. The two Sicilies have just taken this territory. And New Italy looks like this, divided between Sardinia and two Sicilies. Now we're helping Germans to destroy the Batavian Commune, but I want to take the Netherlands back to the Entente. At least try to take them back to Entente. Now we're going to prepare to the new war with the Germans. Triumph of the French Exiles. After 2 decades, the fires of the revolution have once and for all been extinguished. Finally, it's over. The best one focus is the trial of the Commune. We will trial all Communard traitors. Merci for traitors, amour. We will trial all Communards. And of course, after conquering the Germany, we will take back our colonies, and not only our colonies. We will take a lot of colonies back to the French Republic. Our colonial empire in Africa is going to expand. Well, Ottomans have joined the Reichspakt and it's not good for us. So for now it has gone 2 years since we started our... Now, 2 years after that date, we are going to start our intervention into the German Empire to help Russians survive in this war, and they are going to help us defeat the German Empire. The great trial of the Deutsches Kaiserreich is coming. Now we will just push, cause we have not a lot of German forces right here near their border. So basically, yeah, now it's the Third Weltkrieg. Paris against the Berlin. Again, with the Moscow. It reminds me the First Weltkrieg. Now we need to push as fast and as further as we can, cause after that there will come a lot of the German troops and troops of their allies. And of course we need to capture Köln, Düsseldorf, Essen and Dortmund as fast as we can, cause there are a lot of factories, military and civilian, located right here. It is the heart of the German industry. Remember my words. It wasn't a war crime if you were having fun, especially in Bavaria and Munich. And of course if you are fighting with Germans to get back Alsace-Lorraine. As you can see, the road to Berlin is open and they try to destroy my forces, but they can't do that. So by the May 1942 we got these positions, we crushed Austrian forces in the Alps and moved back to the Italy. We got better positions in the Germany and now we are almost in Berlin. We just have to push into the two provinces and that's all, Berlin is ours. We've really got the best positions to capture Berlin, so we have to try to do that. German front line is crashed. Okay, so Hamburg is going to be ours. Yep, Hamburg is ours. Now we should go in the north. We have good news. The collapse of the Reichspakt has happened. The massacres of the Weltkrieg have been avenged. So basically I will take these territories. No, Canada, it's mine, cause I have captured these territories. And the partition of the Deutsches Kaiserreich has started. Russians, you have done nothing to destroy the Deutsches Reich, so go back from these territories. It's mine. I have taken the Deutsches Kaiserreich. You have left one by one with Ukraine, Belarus, Lithuania, Baltic Federation, Estonia, and even Poland. We are not in war with them, so that's your territories and that's mine territories. Let it be like that. And now the United States of the Greater Austria will be crushed pretty easily, cause there are no forces left over here. Morocco? Never heard about it. So yeah, now it's gonna be the part of the French Republic, as it was forever. Based French Republic. Okay, so we are going to create the new German Union. We will give Luxembourg to the Belgium, cause we can't release the Luxembourg. And that's bad, cause developers have destroyed Luxembourg in that game. I dislike that decision. Share this information about Luxembourg. Kaiserreich developers must take back Luxembourg back in the game. Please get back Luxembourg in the game. I want to see a great duchy of Luxembourg. So basically we have encircled 13 divisions in Bohemia and 3 divisions in the Sudetenland. And as Morocco was capitulated, now we moved all our forces to destroy the Egypt and the Ottoman Libya. And Austria has capitulated. Great news. So I'm going to take the most important lands of the Austria. Also we will take the 2 Sicilies. And we won't take the Slav lands cause they will take the Serbs. And yeah, I won't give so much lands to the Serbs. Oh, alright, I will take Vojvodina too. And of course Italy will go to the Italy. Now we have the based Italy. And also Dalmatia will go to the Kingdom of Italy. Well, we will have a new Galicia Lodomeria. Okay, so let's create the Czechoslovakia. There we go, now we have the Czechoslovakia. And I have changed borders a little bit, as you can see. I gave Slovenia to the Austria, cause I don't like how Slovenia looks. And also I will give Kotor to the Italy. They will unite it with Dalmatia. Oh, and also goodbye Sweden from Germany. They tried to capture Germany back, but they won't do it. And I didn't forget that I wanted to capture African colonies and make new colonies. So let's go to the Africa. I don't want to waste my time, so we make this. Why the hell Dahomey want to improve relationship with Tibet? Now our first move is going to be destroy these countries. Yep, we have capitulated 2 first countries. Minus Borno Emirate and of course minus Nigeria. Canada has captured Sweden, so they will get Sweden. And Finland will get Aland Islands. Now I'm moving to the Central Africa. Oh, and also Russia has almost restored their border and control of the whole territories. And basically we are trying to capture Egypt, as you can see. They have cut me from my territories, but I don't give a fuck cause I have captured Alexandria and moving to capture Cairo. Well, Egypt was capitulated, now we have only to capture the Ottoman Empire. Now I'm going to send the division to capture Adrianople, after that Constantinople, and take the Anatolian lands back. Finally minus Congo. I will give Portuguese their colonies back. So basically it must look like this. By the way, in the Europe now we have the Entente sphere of influence and the Russian sphere of influence, as you can see. And Russia has almost restored the Russian Empire borders. Finally we have capitulated them. Well, basically now we have a pretty cool borders to me, cause South Africa have taken territories to the South Congo, and I have captured almost the whole Belgium colonies, restored my colonies, and conquered the Egypt. So basically my colonial empire looks pretty cool right now. And by the way, Russians have started too their war against the Ottoman Empire, so we have to deal fast with the Ottomans. And yeah, Ottomans have capitulated. Now we are going to take their territories. So it's my first move. This was my second move. And these territories I will give to Russia, cause they have captured them and it's their core territories. So now it all looks like this. So to me I have created the cool post-Ottoman Empire borders. What do you think about that borders? Please leave your mind in the comments below. But I like Syrian, Iraqi and Hashemite Arabian border a lot. Oh, and by the way, the Constantinople and Adrianople will go to the Kingdom of the Greece, as well as the Decanas. And if you ask me about our population, I can say you that our population is 169 million people, almost 160 million people living in the Great French Republic as that. I think that we gained all our goals, as you can see. The French exile is back. We have back the territories of the French Republic before the First World Krieg, but with Alsace-Lorraine. Now we have a lot of puppets and a strong sphere of influence. We proclaimed the Fourth French Republic and built the great country. Now I can say that France is great again. So thanks for watching and bye!